Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And, of course, Donovan Mitchell. Getting to see him play his first game for the Spurs.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Suggs with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And the basket by Vassell.
He's been working on a shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Here's Avdia. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That's another miss already.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds. That is our goal. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Playing with some force on the interior. You gotta love Carter Jr.
It's the NBA on 2K Sunday Night Edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now here's Davis. Down low. Green. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And that one's good. Green.
Oh, once in a while, Draymond will sneak a three by you.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Launches a three. The rebound by the Nets. Pass to Holiday. Halliburton right side. Outside Davis. Right side Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Carter.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And that one good.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And it's Caruso with the ball for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Davis looking it over. Pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 7 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Avdia. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. To end the run, and another miss by Utah. Brooklyn leading by 8. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
From deep, Morant. Brooklyn pulls it in. Pass to Holiday. Up top, Davis. No points so far. Back to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by Utah. Davis can't hit.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Well, defensively, you let Morant put up threes, you can't take everything away from him.
Stan, he's one of the most exciting players in the league right now. What makes Ja Morant so special?
Well, look, B.A., his explosive. Sometimes he makes you nervous with how much he throws his body around. But what I love about Ja is that it shows he has no off switch. He plays with the intensity.
Lets the three fly. Buries it from three. Morant's got 6 points.
Well, when the three is falling for Morant, it's a bad sign for the defense.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Green. No good. Unable to win this run. Utah trailing here. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Just springing off the floor, Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
Green, a screen. There's the three. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. 14 points for him.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Basket counts.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player. Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Pass break, Utah. Stolen by Davis. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Jazz.
22.
Scoring past
22.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Back to Davis. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get off a shot here. The shot by LeVert, no good. Utah leading by 3. Off the outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
Oubre. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
It's Avdia on the wing. Still without a bucket. The baseline J is on the way. And the shot no good. A bit short. Brooklyn trailing. Here's McCollum. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, McCollum wasted no time when he has a window.
There's a screen. Here's Avdia. Tries again. And the layup is good. Queens got his first 2 points of the night.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Shot is good by Gillespie. Gillespie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Davis. Can't connect from short range. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Guys, back to you.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. And it's Queen with a rebound. Utah leading. Avdia with it. Oubre picks him up. The three is up. Oh, he misses again. That makes him 0 for 8.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this year.
Pass to Avdia. Here's the three. Rebound, Anthony. Davis.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
To the inside. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
There's a screen. Gillespie sends it home from three-point land. Gillespie's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
A different look here for Utah. .105 left to play in the first half. And Davis has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. The skill, the grace, Morant.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
McCollum outside. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Morant. What a slam by Morant.
Nice work by Morant. He just explodes off the screen.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Morant laces the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Utah leading by 4. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. but part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
5 on the clock. And it's Randall with the jam.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Here's Halliburton knifing in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Ja Morant picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, you have the resume of Draymond Green.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Halliburton, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, this kind of performance from Morant doesn't surprise anyone. He can score with the best of them.
Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Outside Carter. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Brooklyn trailing. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Halliburton outside. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
And then Morant with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Carter. And it's Morant with the ball for the Utah Jazz. The lead is 2. Halliburton with the ball. He's got 9. Caruso, the open look. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, you don't see Caruso take these shots much, but that doesn't mean he'll pass on the chance to score.
Utah with another miss.
After draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in this second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Morant with it. Caruso covers. Randall can't hit. Now here's Halliburton. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
On the break, Caruso with the bucket. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back to you, Brian.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Morant. In the paint, Morant puts it in.
Well, that's Morant, always applying the pressure.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And here's Caruso outside. Utah grabs the miss. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one. All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And stolen by Caruso. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn leading by 9. Pass to Davis. Fade away. Yep, count it.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
Garza. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Avdia, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Phenomenal drive and finish by Avdia. You know his teammates are loving that one.
Davis can't hit. Jazz trail by 9. Goes up on the wing. Avdia can't get it to go.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Oubre can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Avdia can't get it to go.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Pass to Queen. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Inside. Here's Oubre. He's off on the layup.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Avdia can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by 13.
Utah foul. Gillespie. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Davis.
Anthony Davis.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Avdia outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here's Oubre from the arc. Furphy grabs the miss.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
He launches. Outside Avdia. From downtown. It's money from deep.
And a quiet first half from distance. Didn't even try a three, but now he's 1 for 2 from deep in the second half.
Oubre. Yes! Using that window.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now in the lineup for your Jazz. Wendell Carter. Ja Morant.
Here's Avdia. That one's in there.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
McCollum driving to the basket. And the basket is good.
and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The big man Davis attacking. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Oubre, the free is in.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And stolen by Morant. Shoots a three. Outside Avdia. Morant looking around. Shot clock at 5. Goes again. Davis pulls it down.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, no good on the layup. And so Morant will bring it up for Utah.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Outside Davis. Takes a three. Can't get it. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Oh, it's stolen.
Next foul. Harris, Levert. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first. And that brings him with an 8.
For Utah, Denny Avdia.
And both free throws good for Avdia. So we see the Nets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams